Okay, how are you, fans? I hope you're doing well. And I have just few questions about what I've seen on the internet, and I was also watching videos over that, and I was wondering, just like the police would wonder, how would a church be related to drugs? And now this is something I even read before, and you realize that currently it's the final times as it is said in the Bible. So it was so funny for a lot of bang to be found in a church, but that is not unexpected because once in my village, they found at some point bang which had just been planted near a church. Now we have these funny churches. Sometimes you can even see from the structures themselves, even you would wonder whether you would really be going to heaven. Not that I'm critiquing those who are starting, but if a church has operated for years and years, then you would wonder why it would just be a funny structure. And then be watchful of these worshippers. When you find a church whereby people go in and they really go to extremes, then you would really realize that there is something going on. Yeah. For those of us who take literature, we understand that people sometimes have to camouflage so that they can survive. Yeah. So when I saw this church having a lot of drugs ban, then I just understood that is something that is expected. But surely, are we trying God or what? Because now when you look at the church, should it be doing? It should be preaching against this. No wonder drugs are not ending in Kenya. You know, sometimes we think that they are politicians, sometimes we think that they are rich people, but then we have these people who pretend to be so poor. You will find them selling sweets. I've seen such cases in Nairobi. You find someone who even pretends to be crazy, moving around with very dirty sacks. But when they get into vehicles, these very big vehicles, they just check whatever contraband they have and they sell and they make a day. So they pretend to be selling sweets and what have you, but in reality, they are selling hard drugs. So cannabis, sativa, it's around you. You may think your child is going to church only to go and take these drugs. Yeah? Marijuana, they call it, yeah? A very sweet name, but it refers to drugs that can really make people go insane. I've seen a lot of people, sometimes you find in even a school, you teach children, you think they have any other problem, but the key problem is that they are using these drugs, and parents don't want to accept that this is what they are using. So it's just a red flag. Even churches are places where people can go and you would just think they're operating in a spiritual growth, yet they're selling drugs.